Hey y'all, what's up? Tonight, this is a little porch picking. I had to rename because I'm on my porch a lot, y'all. So I'm on my porch and it's just a little, I just want to do a little porch picking tonight. And not picking in a bad way, but just picking in a gossipy way, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's go. So tonight, I want to talk about Monique and Chris Samuels. Or should I say Chris and Monique Samuels? Okay. From my understanding, they have divorced. Chris and Monique, we first learned of them on The Real Housewives of Potomac. Um, when Monique and Chris were on Potomac, on Real Housewives of Potomac, I actually liked them. I did like them. Monique had a little, some squirrels here and there, some little banter, some little fights with her castmates or whatever. But, she left out with a bang. She left the show with a bang. She came out with her notebook or her yellow folder with all the receipts in it because she was like, okay, y'all came for me, now I'm going to come for y'all. Because y'all tried to say that my unborn child was not my husband's. And on Housewives of Potomac, y'all, not trying to get you off, not trying to get off subjects, but just to get you guys to understand, Housewives of Potomac, the cast members are Giselle Bryant, Robin, um, oh my goodness, Ashley Darby, uh, my little brown skin girl, and of course Karen, uh, that's Housewives of Potomac. But anyway, y'all get the gist or whatever. So when Monique exited that show, she left out with a bang. She was like, what, I don't need this little check. My husband's an ex-NFL player. They already had money, so they were good. Anyways, to bring you guys up to speed, they were more recently on Love and Marriage DC. I watched the first season, and I believe there was a second season, and I watched that as well. The first season, Monique, since we're talking about Monique and Chris Samuels or whatever, Monique seemed a little mean to Chris. You could kind of tell, and you were kind of hoping at the same time that everything was okay, but it might not have been okay. Like that was obvious, like it might not have been okay, but you were hoping that their marriage was okay. They have three beautiful children. I love their family dynamics from what they showed. But on Love and Marriage DC, it seemed like Monique just had a chip on her shoulder where she just didn't want to be bothered with Chris. Like she was just trying to love him, but she just didn't have it in her no more. And Chris just came off as this loving, doting husband. Now, okay, you guys, I know I'm mainly talking to a lot of women. I know some men are going to listen too. However, I'm just saying how it came off. Chris seemed like he was trying to do everything that he could to make his wife, Monique Samuels, happy. And he was just missing the mark. And in my opinion, and these are my opinions, these are my thoughts, it just seemed like the more he did, the more she just did not want to deal with him. And that's really sad because I think a lot of us here hate to see the demise of any marriage, especially a black African or just black people, black couples who can't get it together. It made me feel really bad or whatever because it just really seemed like Chris was just out here trying to do, what he could do for his family or whatever, and Monique was just not having it. And Monique kind of made me angry because I didn't like the way she was really treating him. And y'all, if you know anything about me, I don't give no man nothing. They gotta earn it. But it seemed like Chris was trying to earn it. He was definitely trying to earn his family, his wife, all of that. But Monique she just wasn't happy. She just wasn't happy to the point where it just seemed like she was just trying to find things that she didn't like little petty stuff. And I'm like, girl, I mean, what you think out here? And Chris is a handsome man. He's a handsome man. He loves his family. He did whatever he could, from what I saw on the show, to do whatever he had to do to make his family unison. But Monique, it seemed like all she did was complain, 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 complain. I don't know. I don't like that. I didn't like that or whatever. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter what I like or dislike or whatever. It seems like they, if I'm not mistaken, they are heading for divorce or already divorced. And I think it's sad. And I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts on that? If you guys know Chris and Monique Samuel or whatever, if you followed their journey or whatever, tell me what your thoughts are on it, because I'm just curious. I know I may not be the only woman that feels this way, but I think Chris was like an okay guy. Like, not even okay, like he was a good dude because he catered to her. You know, he did. And unfortunately, it didn't work out. Oh, and before I go, I heard, in the YouTube streets, allegedly, that he has been seen or with another cast member of Real Housewives of Potomac. Can't think of her name right now, but she was there at the first season. She was gone for a few seasons, and she came back. Cherie, that's her name. Come on, Chris. And come on, Cherie. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. If Chris and Monique are divorced, I would hope Chris, because I know, people can be, kind of mean and disrespectful because they're hurt, in the way that they move or whatever. But I hope he did not move on with another castmate, namingly Cherie. I hope that that's not true. Maybe they just had brunch or a dinner. I don't know. I'm just going by what I saw on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, you guys, I don't know. Like, I really hate it for them. I really do. I don't know. I don't know. And before I go again, allegedly they were saying when she was on Potomac and she was pregnant. I think I mentioned this. If I didn't, my bad. But they were saying that there were rumors that she was actually messing around with her fitness trainer. And her baby, their last child, their baby, because that is their child, hers and Chris Samuels together, Monique and Chris Samuels' last child, that child could have possibly been from her trainer or whatever. But of course, that's not true, because that is in fact their child. So I don't know, you guys. It's just a lot of mess, and I really hate it because I really loved them as a couple. But I guess Monique just wasn't loving it. I don't know. And I guess she's still relatively young or whatever, and she want to kind of move on. They were married for what now? Oh, what, 10, a little over 10 years maybe. 3 kids came out of it. Neither one of them had to work, but Chris was willing to support his wife in any endeavor, dream, business, whatever she wanted, because he wanted to make her happy. And I think that says a lot. But I don't know. People are people, and all we can do is just sit back and watch and hope for the best, because none of us were in it. So I don't know. Monique may have issues that we don't know, that she has not said why she wanted to get a divorce, and Chris might even had issues why he wanted to get a divorce, because I don't know who filed first. If I had to guess, and it's just my opinion, and all this is alleged, is Monique probably filed first, because she just came off as being just so unhappy in her marriage. Like, she was really unhappy, and people change. We all change. No one stays the same. So I understand. But you guys, if you like this video, or I want you to like it, and if you got any thoughts on it, let me know. Talk to me. I talk back. Let's build up here. And let me know what you think about Chris and Monique Samuels' alleged divorce. Talk to you guys later. Bye.